Before we begin, select My Computer and select your folder, and you need to create a new folder, name it Unit 1. Go ahead and close the window. Now locate the JCreator icon on the desktop. It looks like this. Double click, select the Open. Once JCreator opens, your window should look something like this. The top window in the gray area will be known as your workspace, and some of you may have an output window which will appear after you create your first program. This will show any information such as errors or if the compilation process was completed. To create a new file, there are two options. You can select this icon or select the menu File, New File. Our first file will be called Hello World, capital H ELLO, capital WORLD. These windows are two very different windows. By the way, if you are not in this window instead of in this one, select the file path. Next, select location, and we will point it to the S drive and into the Unit 1. Select the plus sign on your name and highlight the Unit 1 folder and select OK. Your window should now look something like this. Select Finish. Now the window is white. Notice that the Hello World file name is located right here. Okay. We are going to type the first line called the Hello World public class line. Notice that I spelled the Hello World class line exactly as the file name, with the exception of the .java. This is only an extension and will never be part of the class line. Notice there's also an asterisk or little star next to the Java extension. This indicates that the program has not been saved or it has not been compiled. After the cursor, you will enter, tab once, and open the braces. Enter after opening the braces. Notice that they are highlighted. This is only a tip or a help for you, the programmer, so that you know that the braces belong in pairs. Next, we'll type the main method. This line is required line, but you do not need to know what it does. Just know that the method is part of the program and needs to be in every program that you make. This is more for an AP line. They need to know what this is for. Again, open the braces and enter. At this point, you have successfully written a program. You may go ahead and now we're going to use the compile and execute buttons to show if the program works. The compile is located here, and the execute is to the right of that. First, we must compile. Notice that the lower that you should know that says build output. If everything is good with no errors, you will get a process complete. If not, it will show the errors and it would indicate the line of where the errors are. Let me demonstrate by not typing in the public class name correctly. Once I compile, this is a very common error. It says error class hello world WORL is public. Should be declared in a file name hello world. It indicates the line. If you double click, it goes to that line and tells you where the error is. Now, since we removed the D, we know how to fix it. If we compile again, the error goes away and we are successful. At this time, go ahead and execute by selecting this button. This is what you should receive. Notice there is nothing other than press any key to continue in the window. That is because we have not given any instructions to the program other than to execute. Now, going back to the braces, the last braces we made, place your cursor between those braces and we're going to create our first system output. Command is system.out. Notice that you are receiving menus or little windows popping down. These are help menus that help you identify the objects for the command line. If you know how to type or how the command is spelled, just keep on typing. It will not interfere with anything else. Open and close parentheses, open and close quotation marks, and inside the quotation marks I'm going to type the words hello world, and I'm going to end that line with a semicolon. Notice that hello world in this case is a different color and it is spaced. The colors indicate certain things. Blue, for instance, are words or reserved words in Java. The purple indicates text that you create. In this case, you own this text. You can do anything you want to it. The way the hello world is spelled here does not affect how it is spelled here or in the file name. At this time, you may compile. There are no errors. Execute. And now you see hello world on your screen. This helps you display information using the system out println command. Println stands for print line. So at this time, you need to create 2 or 3 more system outs that will display your name, either first and or last name, your age, and where you're from. Each system out command will have a line of information, so at the end you will have a total of 3 to 4 lines. You may proceed.